Welcome to Director's Cut, where we go beyond the spotlight to explore the real narrative behind artists shaping our culture. Got a special guest today, Dimitri.
What's up, man?
Nah, I say the word, man. For the most part, you've been in music for a long time, for what I hear. You feel me? So from growing up, how's that shaped you?
I could say I've been making music way longer than people think so, just like you said. Just because I only started dropping music and promoting my music, I don't know, a few months ago. You feel me? Probably last year, late last year. So
That's the thing, though. You've been refining your craft for all this time, but a lot of people don't know how long you've been making music. So how about you tell the audience?
for about, I think it started 14. I think, like for me, I'm 22 now. So 14, that's how much years? 8 years? My math is correct, I don't know. But yeah, 8 years, you feel me?
What got you started with the music, though?
It's a funny story. So I started, my family, they always listen to music, and my uncle had a studio and all that, and I always see people recording and all that. But I made a song when I was in elementary school, and it was middle school or something like that. It was one of them. But Ugly God dropped a song called, I made a parody version called Clean the Sheets. And then I sent it to everybody in my school, and then they was just playing it over and over again. And I think that's where it started. I was just like, it was just a joke at first, and then I actually liked the song, you feel me? And I just started going from there.
All that attention from your first music, like when you promoted that shit through the school.
In that situation, there wasn't really a lot of pressure, because when I was younger, I was more so involved, and more so I was already very much, my school, I was very much involved in everything. People knew me, even around the neighborhood, everybody knew me. I was in everything, everybody knew me. So it was just like, this is just something for me. But now when I changed, during high school, I stopped being around so much.
Why so long to drop your first EP? Or do you sit on your music? Is that what's going on?
I do sit on a lot of music. I have guaranteed over 300 unreleased songs released, like, that I just have sitting around. And I'll probably have another 200 that's just unfinished. So like that, but I only sit on my music mainly. I wish I never did this, mainly because I remember I dropped a song one time, and this is freshman year of high school. I dropped a song, and this was when I was going to start dropping my music. And then I dropped the song, and everyone was, you for me, messing with it. And then afterwards, I was planning to drop another song, and then I let my mans hear it, and then he dead said, "I'm not gonna lie, I think you could do better." And I went and I dead decided not to drop the song no more. I don't know why. I decided not to drop the song no more, and then ever since then, I was rethinking every single song that I made and decided not to drop them, and that's really where it started from. So,
All right, so let me ask you another question. It's still about the age, because I'm trying to actually get the understanding, based on the time length, right?
yeah.
Do you feel like your age make people misunderstand you when it comes to your music?
I don't really think it was like me being too young. I think it was more so of people. I don't really think it was any of that aspect. I think it was just me just not being confident in myself at the time. Me not like, I think I over listen and I judge myself I criticize myself, and I criticize all my songs very hardly. So I feel like that's part of the reason. I would listen to a song one time and I would love it, and then I would listen to it 10 more times and I would fucking hate it. And it's just like, I don't know.
Why do you think that is, though?
Part of the artist. This is how it goes. I'm pretty sure every artist deals with it. So that's just how it goes. You have to. I realize that now. This is why I started dropping so rapidly. When I just listen, as soon as I make something and I like it, immediately just push it out and see what the people take for it, see what they hear. And then,
When you first got into the studio, who brought you into the studio?
I think I was 14. That's when I made my first real song. That wasn't the parody though. The parody, I brought up the Ugly God beat and I put it up to the TV with my phone on voice memos, and I just rapped the beat with the beat on my phone like this, and I rapped it and I uploaded it. But after that, when I went to go make a real song in the studio, at 14, my uncle Seco, he has a studio, and I just went there. I told him, like, I got this song that I want to record, and he was just down. He didn't second guess it. He just told me a time to come. I came, recorded it. And I recorded it. It's actually a song. I don't got that song anymore. I don't know where that song is. But that was the first song that I ever recorded. It was something, I think it was called Honesty or something. And I sent that around to everybody in the hood. All my friends loved it. That was another song that all my friends loved too. Was another reason why, you feel me, I started like, I don't know why I really did stop dropping. It was just that one person that really made shit. I wish we can't think about it now, but.
So that's a different time then. So what's your music focus around right now?
Just what's going on in my life, what's going on, what's real. I can't even really explain what my music is right now. It's just however I'm feeling at the time. That's what I create. I might deal with something someday and then make a song about that. Just make a song how I'm feeling that day. It might be aggravated, and it's just my feelings. It's my life. That's how my music just goes about. I just go about create. It's a feeling. It's never forced. So it's like I don't have no direction.
If you could give your younger self a message, what would that be from what you know now?
Probably don't listen to nobody, bro. That's probably the main thing. Don't take anyone's advice.
I mean, that's solid advice right there.
Don't take anyone's advice except for your own. Go with your gut feeling, and it's your life. So other people's opinions literally don't matter.
From what you were saying earlier, you're your biggest critic.
Exactly. After I threw out everyone else's critics and criticism, mine is more easy to deal through because I could just ignore it. Really, like I said, when I just push shit out immediately, that's the way that I just ignore it. If I even have, at the end of the day, I already pushed it out, so I can't take it back now. Move rapid so I can get things out fast enough without me criticizing myself. Let other people criticize it after it's out.
And now, how do you even deal with your critics? Don't you pay attention?
I really don't. People envy, people criticize, people are gonna hate. I can't really, I just ignore it. I don't really pay much attention to any of that. Honestly, I don't pay much attention to it. People do it, obviously I see it all the time, but I don't really give it much thought or pay much attention to it.
We're just going to refine this real quick, but was there a moment that you almost gave up on your music?
I don't really know if I would say I gave up. I always had the thought, but I never really gave up. No, I could never say I gave up on my music. I would never. I always had the thought, though. It always came to my mind. Maybe for me, maybe it's not meant for me, but that even having that thought process is not, I don't have that anymore.
What kept you going in your darkest moments?
Shit, just life, just thinking about what, not like life, but the aspect of what the new life is, what we're chasing, goals. The finish line is way better than the race. So you get to the finish line, you feel way better than you felt during the race. During the race, you feel exhausted, you feel drained. But once you hit that finish line, it's, God damn, I did it.
Don't you feel like right now, from what you've seen in the world, they're always moving the goalposts?
Of course, fast as hell too. It moves fast as hell, but
It's
that's the. I feel like that just depends on perspective of how you look at life, how what you see as the goal. If they can move it, in certain people's cases, you can't move that goalpost because they have a solidified thing that they want to do, and they know how they'll get there. In certain, I don't know if how I'm speaking really makes sense, but like in certain people, you can't move the goalposts because they're determined to get to. I don't really know how to explain it, but
Do your best. So you're saying, all right, certain people, the goalposts, what you're saying, don't apply to them?
yeah, that's a better. Yes, thank you. It doesn't apply to them at all because they don't have this. They don't see the world as they see the world. People that want to be multimillionaires, and then everyone's telling them, "Oh, you got to be a millionaire." The person that doesn't care about having that expensive car, that expensive house, this expensive ass lifestyle, doesn't care about chasing that millionaire goal to get richer and richer because their lifestyle is so minimal and they're happy in their minimalized way that they don't have to chase what other people are chasing. It's just the aspect of what you want. People chase what others are telling them that they want. A lot of the
I
time.
follow. You have any role models right now?
Not really. I'm not gonna say it. I don't have no people that I like look up to or want to aspire to be like, but there's people that I, of course, admire for their achievements and what they've done and how they move throughout life, their mindsets, and things of that nature.
You have any people mindsets that you admire that you want to mention? It could be local, it could be celebrity, it can be just anyone. Right?
No, I don't really admire no celebrity mindsets, but I like a couple of celebrities. I ain't gonna lie, but like, only because of the way that they move. But at the end of the day, I don't know how they really move. It's just what I see, so I'm not gonna comment on them. But I mess with my uncle is someone my uncle Siko I always looked at as a person that understands some things, even though sometimes I think he's crazy. Other times he knows what he's talking about. Sometimes. Also, my godfather too. I mess with my godfather, and also only one of my friends. They got the right mindset. A lot of my friends are all crazy, so I can't really
How would you compare that your mindset is?
Not too far off. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm so far
I'm
different.
saying,
Yeah,
like, I
I'm
don't know about
saying,
them, but I'm saying.
I'm crazy too, but I'm more so. I think I'm more logical saying. I'm not just selfish, delusional saying. I'm more logical and saying I'm more logical and saying. I think that's it.
So following up with that, is there a collaboration with any artists or anyone that you would want to do a collab with that you care to mention?
Shout out my boy TB, Tega. That's my man's from the hood. He the only one that really like be trying to reach out to do a collab and a feature. And for me, we do a few songs. We got a few songs together. And shout out LB too. Shout out Lucky. We gonna do something together soon too. But everybody else, you feel me? If anybody, I don't got nobody that I want to do something with. But if anybody want to do something, I'm around. You feel me? I'm always ready. I mean, give you a little hook, a little hug.
When it comes to your music videos, what inspired the creative notion behind it? I'm sure it's the song, but how do you put it all together?
It's more so, I think it comes from just the same sense of the music in general, how I do the music. Just whatever comes to mind at that time. If I just think about something. Recently I did the last video I did was called Heartbreaker. And I did a boxing ring video. I rented out a boxing ring and I was breaking hearts and shit, boxing the hearts and shit. I just came from, I don't know, I think I was listening to the song and then it was like, huh. And I was thinking about breaking hearts and breaking hearts. But then there was also a bar in the song that was mentioning Joe Frazier, which is a boxer. I don't know if anyone knows him, but obviously some people know him, but not, you don't know if you know him. Joe Frazier.
I know.
Joe Frazier. I mentioned Joe Frazier, and that also had inspired the boxing ring aspect of that. So it just made sense to me.
But I remember that. As I said, I was there for the whole setup.
Yeah.
You was taking them pictures and you was really taking that whole motion together.
Did some training for some months, man. He was a good boxer. What's his name? What's that boy name? Devin Haney. Devin Haney, come see me. Who else is there? There's another boxer. Ryan. What's his last name? Ryan, come see me. I forgot his last name. That's his name. Ryan Garcia. Come
that's
see
who you calling
me.
out?
I'm calling all of them out. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Vontae.
Danger. Growing up, is there a stereotype that you always wanted to break?
Stereotype I wanted to break. I wouldn't say I was always. That's a good question, actually. I was legit when I was in middle school and elementary school. I was always that kid that was more like that class clown. You feel me? But I was that kid that you talk to him, he always knew what he was talking about. I was never that class clown that didn't like that when you actually had a conversation with him or when you tried to play with him, he didn't catch it on time. I always broke that stereotype, and I like that, and I like being the person that people always try to think like you dull in a lot of cases just because of stereotypes, because they think you're slow, they think you're not educated, they think shit like that. So it's fun to have conversations with people that think shit like that because it's entertaining to a point if you're actually intelligent enough to entertain it.
That's a stereotype aspect of it.
I love when people do that shit though. It's just like, just don't act like I don't notice. I notice every single thing. I've always been the person to notice every single thing. I never miss the mark. If you know me, I never miss a mark. I notice every single thing. So I notice these things. I know these people. I know who's doing it. And you feel me? You feel me? If people, like the loyalty aspect of the people that's actually sharing my shit and actually, I love those people to death right now. Those people are actually people that's trying to help the motion, trying to help the bigger picture. Everybody else is just trying to act like, and it's not even like, yo, bro, people, nah, yo, and my shit is dead ass fire. So it dead ass pisses me off because it's not like I'm putting out some bullshit that I just like. It's actual. I'm putting out actual music, actual art, and people just sit there and ignore it. But then they sit there, the same motherfuckers that say they're my mans, they sit there and they post this gaga boom bullshit all day. That's just the same repetitive shit, saying the same shit in a different way on a different beat. I'm tired of niggas. I'm actually tired of everybody. I'm not like loyal.
How creative you get there, you feel me? So I understand how that goes, you feel me? You'll take your time, work on your art, put it out there, and the same people that ask you about it will just see it,
scroll past it.
You know,
yo.
what's so hard in just double tapping? And it be some bullshit compared to what you put
like
out
what
there.
you like. Come on now.
Yeah,
like,
I get you on that, man.
It really do be fucking with my mental sometimes, but it's just like, you feel me? Whatever. You feel me? They gonna hop on the trend when it becomes a trend. That's what they gonna do. They gonna hop on the trend when it becomes a trend. They gonna be like, oh, they was always there. Nah, bro, I'm not retarded.
Following up even on that, would you walk away from certain opportunities that betray your roots?
Of course, but also, I'm not gonna say just 100%. If it betray my roots in a certain way, but there's benefits that I can gain, but only if I feel like I will have the upper hand in these benefit and the things that don't benefit me will not like, and I could just try to. I gotta feel like I have all control in a situation that whatever this situation doesn't benefit me, they feel like they have control in. I just want to like it gotta be like a whole. You feel me? And I gotta have the real control while whatever feels like.
When it comes to anyone, let's just say control more time be an illusion. You feel me? A lot of times, a lot of things are predetermined, and in the industry in general, a lot of things is based on contracts. So you'll have to, of course, have a proper lawyer and all of that. But I'm talking about the mental morality that everybody is different. So I can't say everyone, but everyone has these moral compasses that they 10 toes down on. You feel me? So it's just like if you feel something is wrong and something is wrong on a moral level,
Oh,
but let's just make it more intriguing. If someone offered you a shortcut to fame or money, you know,
in a sense, it goes back to exactly what I said. I think I would probably take it, maybe, only because I would feel like because like you said, it would be something like that. It would be like a contract. It would be a contract agreement, a time length, and I feel like if it was a little more like a 3-4 years, something like that. Even oh no, even that's too long.
you
Like
said you don't be locked into a contract.
yeah,
That
that's too long.
okay.
But in a sense, I would push myself. I would never get into a contract until I push myself to where I'm negotiating. I'm the negotiator. You listen to me.
You want to have leverage.
I need to
in that
have all the
position.
leverage. You feel me? So I would never try and get in no situations until I have all the leverage. And when I get to that point, then it's like, all right. If it's like, all right, I gotta change whatever, then I'll do some shit. But it would only be for a little amount of time. And then after that, it'll be the whole change up. Miley Cyrus in 2013 or whatever she did that record bullshit. It'll be a whole change up.
When you was young, all right? Let's get back to that real quick. When you were younger, was there a goal in mind that you wanted to reach pursuing this music?
Yeah, I just wanted money.
You wanted the money. All right? And now you being mature, more grown, is still the same goal?
Nah, I still want money. But that was definitely more about music and the craft and wanting people to actually
Hear what I'm saying?
listen to what I'm saying and give me my appreciation. Yo, this is nice. Yo, like I want to hear this. Yo, replay this. Yo, sing my lyrics. This is like, come on. I just want people to hear the music. At this point, I just want people to hear me.
Let me ask you a question, because it's a different time and era, you feel me? Back when I was growing up, I used to see motherfuckers selling CDs out their trunk, you feel me? And I don't know, that shit was inspiring, man. But how do you deal with these modern day streams? Do you like the transition, or would you prefer to be able to sell your music as a physical copy?
I would definitely prefer to sell my music as a physical copy because I feel like I could talk. So if I was in front of somebody, if I was back in the day and I was selling my music to people, I feel like I would definitely 100% be able to sell so much music. I would be able to sell CDs. I would be cooking every day. But
So how do you view that right now? How do
yeah,
you view
right.
the transition?
Right now, it's actually it makes. I can see why a lot of artists quit because of right now. Right now, it's very overwhelming how much music there is that's out there and how many people are getting so many streams, and then you sit there and post something and then you get no streams. It's a humbling experience, and every artist that I know, every artist goes through it. They starting off because it's just like the aspect of music is so different now. You could just once something's trending, definitely TikTok overwhelmed. Once something's trending, thing people don't really like people. It's hard for people to search for new music. It's hard for people to search for new artists. That's hard to come up on a new artist if they're not already trending, if they're not already getting shared by other people. It's hard nowadays just because of how like massive and the internet has become compared to then.
So speaking of that, and you knowing that, how do you deal with your marketing? How do you go about it?
It's probably a bad answer, but I don't really think about it too much. I just try to do what I do, get what I need out there, and see how the people take it, see how they respond. But I do need to change that. I realize I got to put more into the marketing and marketing myself as an individual. Like I feel like that's the key to all this is marketing myself. It's definitely the key to this time. Is marketing yourself as an individual before the music, because people are not following you for the music. At the end of the day, like, yes, they might fuck with your music, they might like your music, but they're not gonna follow you. Majority of people are not gonna follow you off your music. They will follow you based off your personality, off your lifestyle, before they follow you off your music.
Let me ask you something. Have you been asked to tone down your truth to appeal to a wider audience at any point?
Of course, multiple times, and I have for certain songs when it comes to that. But majority of said when I make music, I don't write music anymore. I haven't wrote music for probably 5 years ongoing. I haven't written a song. Everything is freestyles now. I just turn on a beat and I just freestyle the songs because I just want the feeling right there, how I'm feeling.
As an artist, right? You've been doing this for quite some time. You said around 8 years, solid. Do you see yourself another 5, 10 more years? Or
this for life? I'm not. I'm gonna be doing music for the rest of my life until I die, man.
That's real commitment right there.
It's the only thing that I even find enjoyment in doing at all in general. Only thing.
You feel like you don't feel productive unless
I'm doing music. I do not feel productive unless I'm doing music. I can make 10K in 30 minutes and I still won't feel as productive as if I made a song that I feel good about, that I can go put out and let people hear it.
That was the last music video I saw you shot, but what I'm saying is just you had a creative notion to it. You did mention it earlier, but as you said, the boxer is what inspired you. Not inspired you, but gave you that idea of you want to be in the ring, breaking hearts. But aside from that, creative direction that you got from that, what channeled it?
More so my last video.
Last video. What channeled that?
No. What I'm saying is, what challenged that was my last video, the video that I dropped before that.
Ooh, okay,
because the video I dropped before that was more so just like, we're gonna get this location, we have this song, let's stand here and shoot the video, let's do some action shots, shoot the video, do it. So in that sense, I wanted to, everyone does that, everyone goes to a location, shoots a video. In this case, I wanted to show that I'm really like, that's how I challenge, that's what challenge, I really want to show that, differentiate myself from others in the sense of this is an idea. It's not just like, this is a whole creative process. Like I just shoot that location and rap in the camera.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, that shit become redundant, man. Yeah. I don't even care to do this shit. Yeah. Where's the creative nature of it? This is just like 100 other videos.
Yeah, 100.
As you said, you want to differentiate yourself from the crowd. You feel me? You want your shit to stand out and resonate with your audience. Yeah. And I admire that. So definitely big ups to that, because that video was fire.
Appreciate that.
You know, let your viewers know how they could actually get in contact with you, how they can find you, find your music.
HBK Dimitri on everything. HBK METR 3 I's on everything. TikTok is real HBK Dimitri, but everything else is HBK Dimitri. You can go Google it, everything will pop up. Yeah, man, go tune in. Spotify, Apple Music, all platforms. Go stream everything. Built Different. I got Built Different dropping soon. That's probably out right now. That's a new video coming too. Everything. Just go tune in. Go watch that Heartbreaker video too.
Definitely tune in on that. And I've seen Dimitri grow up from young, you feel me? See him pull up to the studio on a random day and just drop some tracks. So to see the growth now and, to be part of his last music video, definitely inspiring to actually have him on this podcast today.
Type shit. Appreciate you so much.
Shout out to you feel me? And let me just see the growth. Keep it going.
Type shit.
All right, blessed to that. As I said, keep in tune. We're going to have more episodes coming. So tap in. Yeah.
To be labeled a ghost, now they try to label that nigga a problem. Nah, there ain't anybody else like me, yeah, I'm real different. Real different. More than a second to see, I could turn this town to a weapon and kill with it. Pain turn it to aggression, that's probably a part of the reason I feel different. Why I'm built different.